iPhone 6 was a great phone in 2014, but does it hold up in 2020? How it stack up against Android offerings? And should you upgrade to a new Apple device? I'll answer all these questions. Hello guys, how are you all? This is Everything Reviews. Let's get through it. Before we get started, you can hit the bell button to turn on the notification, and you can subscribe to the channel. If you want to read all the spec sheet that's here, you can pause the video right now. As we all know, Apple devices age very well as compared to their Android counterparts. Apple supported this device for at least 5 years, and as they have stopped the software updates for this device, they are still sending us the security patches. So that's a great thing about this device. Now let's get straight to the features which I like about this phone, which are making this phone usable in 2020. And the first one is the camera app. As you can see, I'm in the setting menu and I'm setting up this camera at the highest resolution that I can record on this phone, and that is 1080p at 60 frames per second. And if you talk about the slow motion videos, yes, you can record a slow motion video, as you know, that is 720 pixel at 240 frames per second. Now let's get straight into the camera app, and first we'll record a video. So here we are recording a video at 1080 pixel 60 frames per second. And here's the playback. Now we'll record a slow motion video at 240 frames per second, and you can see the playback is very smooth and the videos are really great. Now I am recording a time-lapse video. As we all know, time-lapse video need to be recorded for so long, so keeping the video short, I'm recording it for a short time. And here's the playback. Now we'll get straight to the still camera app. I'm going to click this image. Boom, you can see how fast the shutter speed is. And here's the image. You can see how detailed it is, how good color is produced by the camera. Now you can see the original image. Now I'll take an exposure shot against the sun, as this phone supports HDR. And here's the image. Now I'll take another exposure shot against the sky. And you can see how well exposed it is. And now here are some samples. You can see how good color and details are produced by the camera. Now let's talk about the performance of this phone. This phone has only 1 GB of RAM and a quad-core processor, but it still manages to perform so well. Multitasking is such a breeze. You can see how many apps are open in the background, but it was still performing so well. Now I'm closing down all those apps. Now let's jump into the browser, and I'm scrolling through a website, and you can see how smooth scrolling is. Let's zoom in, zoom out. Yes, that's super smooth. Now let's just open a new website with more text. Let's open GSM Arena. So here we are, and you can see how smooth the scrolling is. And if we talk about the quality of this display, at 326 pixel density, it's showing everything very sharp and very beautifully. You can see how good and smooth this display is. Whether you are reading or you are viewing a content, it works really great on this phone. The screen quality is such good. Let's move on the next feature, that is music quality. I love the music quality of this phone very well, whether it is on loudspeaker or on a headphone. If we talk about the loudspeaker quality, it has a bottom firing mono speaker, but the output is very good. The loudness of the loudspeaker is average. If you talk about the headphones, with decent pair of headphones you can get very good music quality out of this phone. I love this feature most. I prefer this device for my music. Now let's talk about another feature, and that is software updates. Yes, Apple has stopped the software updates for this phone, but still sending us security patches, and that is the great thing. And as I update all of my apps every time, I've seen no crashes, no app glitches, nothing. So I can say that through 2020 this phone is going to work very well. I don't know about the further, but till the end of this year it should work well. Let's just hope Apple keep pushing security patches to this phone to keep this phone alive. Now let's move on to the next feature, and that is gaming. Well, I don't do gaming too much on the phone, but occasionally I play mild games like Subway Surfer, Candy Crush. So if we talk about gaming, for mild games it works fair good, but if you talk about PUBG and high intensive games, I don't recommend this phone, because this phone is going to serve you very bad experience on high intensive games. If you are game lover and if you want a phone with game, I don't recommend this phone. You should upgrade to a new Apple device, or you can upgrade to an Android offering. That will be better for gaming. But if you don't do too much high-end games and you play occasionally light games like this, you will be happy with this phone in 2020. As you can see, I'm not very good on playing games. You am not performing well here. But if you are really considering your phone with the gaming, it's a big no for this phone, and you should upgrade your phone. Now let's talk about another feature, and that is battery life. If I talk about the battery life of this phone, 1810 mAh battery is work good, but only on standby mode. If you are using phone for web browsing and video watching and using it for camera, then with continuous use you can kill this phone within 3 hours. If you just use it for a little bit calling and little bit of web browsing and some music, it lasts up to 12 hours. It's based on your uses, how you use it, and also on your battery health. I have 97% of the battery health, so my phone is working really well. If you have ruined your battery, you can replace it, and after replacement you will get a very good output out of this phone. So guys, these are all the features which I like about this phone, which compels me to use this phone still in 2020. Now guys, I want to know which are the features you like in this phone which makes you use it in 2020. If you have any questions, you can put them in comment box. I'll try to answer all of them. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed yet, you can subscribe to the channel to watch more content like this. And that's all for today. Thank you for watching this video guys. I'll see you soon with the next video. Till then, bye bye.